Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. This is the card hop with independent demonstrators. There's 3 of us, but Joanne is taking a break this month because she is moving. Good luck, Joanne, we'll be thinking about you. So it's just Misty and I, who is her channel. She's got 2 channels. One is Crafty Impressions on a Whim, and the other one is Mac Jewelry and More, and I'm not sure which one she's posting on, so check them both. I'll put them both below. And me. So it's just 2 of us this month. So the theme this month is summertime, and it could be any sentiment. So I did 3 cards. This is the first one. And what I'm featuring this time is the paper called See a Silhouette Designer Series paper. If you have a catalog, it's on pages 133 to 134. It's also on page 166. So that is the paper I'm using, and I used 3 different sheets of it. One looks like this. Isn't that cool? And the back is just like a blue watercolor, almost like a night sky. And then the second one I used is like using pigment sprinkles, but you don't have to get your hands messy. I don't mind getting my hands messy as long as I can clean them up. So these do look like the pigment sprinkles, maybe in different colors though that we don't have in pigment sprinkles right now. And then also I used this one, which definitely reminds me of the heat wave that we are going through right now. It is supposed to be like 98 degrees today, and tomorrow is supposed to feel like 110 to 115 and be over or at or just over 100 Fahrenheit. So yeah, it's pretty doggone hot. Anyway, this is my first one. It reminded me of the ocean. So I pulled out the Come Sail Away Memories and More card pack, and I pulled out the dies and stuff, but I ended up not using them. I wasn't feeling that for this particular thing. But the Memories and More pack, I did have this You, Me, and the Sea, and I thought that was appropriate because this looked like the sea, and here's the sailboat in the sea. What I did is first I rounded the corners of the 3x4 card. I believe that's what they are. Hang on. Let's just check that out and make sure I'm telling you right. Yeah, 3x4. Yep, I was right. Okay. And I rounded the corners of it, and then I thought, I don't want to bury this sea kind of thing. I want it to look like it's in the sea. So I just cut slits and tucked it in each corner. And whoever receives this could take this out and use it. It's only hooked on by 1 dimensional because I put the whole back up on dimensionals. There you can see a little bit. Okay, so I think it's under this one. It might be this one. Anyway, one of them, there's 1 dimensional holding that on, and then there's dimensionals all around the base, but this could pop out pretty easily. And then this I stuck on with 2 glue dots. That's from the trinkets, the Come Sail Away trinkets, because you think of the beach and the ocean and things, swimming and all that, when I do anyway, for summertime. So that's one of the things. Now I hardly ever get to the beach, but I do think about it. So You, Me, and the Sea, and on the inside I did pretty much the same thing. This is another one of the cards. So there's space to write, and then this is a sticker from the Memories and More pack. There's little stickers, and I used an anchor, so it looks like that. Alright, and I just put that down here at the bottom for a little bit of dimension, but it doesn't stick out a whole lot, so that's what I did. That's card number 1. Let me just set that aside. Card number 2, summertime to me is colorful. You know, all the flowers are blooming, so this is like abstract colors in the background. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, this is Pacific Point cardstock, because there is Pacific Point in here as well as Night of Navy, and I always do the Navy, so I thought I'd do Pacific Point. So I had another piece, and it's cut the same way. which would be, oops, 11 by 4 1/4. Okay, then I matted a piece of the Sia Silhouette cardstock onto designer series paper onto black cardstock and then onto Pacific Point. And this time I wanted to use a butterflies. I think flowers and butterflies for summertime. I have butterfly bushes that finally are starting to bloom. One got destroyed last year and it was replaced with a little one. The other one was a little one too, and it actually has a flower or two on it. And my big one, for some reason, I don't know whether it got cut back too hard or what, but it only has 1 or 2 flowers on it this year too. I think it's getting shaded by a evergreen tree too much. Anyway, so I used this flower here, this butterfly here. I stamped off this little butterfly in Pacific Point. I stamped it off twice because that's a really strong color and I wanted that to sort of fade in the background. In fact, I stamped that on there after I stamped the sentiment in Memento black ink. It was a perfect day because of you. This one was stamped in Poppy Parade, which is one of the colors in this paper. And then I used the Butterfly Duet punch and punched it out right there, the top part. And I did that by, I used a piece of sticky note and held it in there. And then I just made this into a flag. I bumped this up and bumped this up. And then these little dots actually are from the Peacock Gems, Noble Peacock Rhinestones, and these are actually blueberry bushel, but I thought they went okay with the Pacific Point. I used 2 little ones and 1 medium, and they just give it an extra little sparkle. And then inside I did the same thing, the black matte, the designer paper, and I wanted a lot of the designer paper to show, so I then took this butterfly, stamped it off twice, and just put it in the middle of the circle, but that can be written over. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I don't know, I must have had glue on the inside of my cardstock because I see it pulled a little bit here, but oh well, I'll get that off. Anyway, so that's that one. And the last one, I went with the Vibrant Sunshine, and I wanted to use this stamp set, this amazing. We could use any sentiment. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for sentiments, but I wanted to use this stamp set for a while now. So I got out Poppy Parade, the paper that looks like Heat Wave. It's a heat, that's the second one. This is the Heat Wave one. And I put that on directly on the Poppy Parade. And then I took I had a scrap of white a little bit bigger than this. Anyway, I stamped Amazing in Memento black. I didn't want to use Poppy Parade or Mango Melody or Daffodil Delight because I thought it would be too much red. We needed the black to kind of bring it home a little bit, you know, like tone it down a little bit. But then I took the Poppy Parade light and just colored those banners in a little bit with the alcohol markers, the Stampin' Blends. This, I kept playing with it, and I had Poppy Parade in a 2 1/4 inch circle, then the Starburst. I'm sorry, in a 2 inch circle, then the Starburst. No, that's not right. 2 1/4 inch Poppy Parade. Starburst is about 2 1/8, and then I had a 2 inch white, and I didn't like it. It covered up too much of this. This over here sticking out is actually a flower fussy cut out of here. I think, I don't know which one it was. I think it was something like this. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, I fussy cut it, and then I didn't like it on top, so I stuck it under, and then I thought, well, that kind of looks like a badge. So I have this Poppy Parade ribbon. It's a texture weave ribbon, and I decided to make it into a badge, but that had already been tucked under there between the layers. I thought that's okay. I just stamped "You Are." What I did is I masked on my Stamparatus. I masked off with what do you call those? These little things, you know, post-it notes. The and, because I didn't want the and. I just wanted you are an amazing. I didn't want you are an amazing friend or anything like that. Just you are amazing. And so I did that, stamped it in Memento Tuxedo Black, and then I cut the 2-inch circle down to 1 3/8 inch scallop circle. And then these, I think if I did them again I would have used the gold, but I only had 3 gold left. I used the copper looking designer elements on here because I wanted some warmth to it, but I didn't want to use my last 3 gold, honestly. And then inside I just did the black, the white, and a little strip of the heat wave paper. So that is my 3rd summertime any sentiment card. I will put links down to the products below the video, and so you can just click on the link and it will take you to my web store, that product. And if you would please, if you're purchasing any of these items, the paper, the Memories and More cards, the butter, you know, any of the stamp sets, the Everything Amazing, which is for birthday, friend, or, you know, like even a graduating senior, you will do amazing things, that kind of thing, first jobs, whatever, or the butterfly wishes, or even the sailing home and the coordinating dies, or the gems, whatever. Please use Justine Stone's hostess code. She's having a party with me through August 15th. And don't forget the trinkets too, which has an anchor and this ship's wheel. Anyway, yeah, if you could please use that code. It will be below the video also. And where you do that is when you're ready to check out with your order, down at the very bottom left corner there's a box that says hostess code or host code. Just please type in that host code or copy and paste, however you want to do it. Alrighty guys, these will go up on my blog, and I will also put the links to the products directly below this video, so for ease in purchasing. Alrighty, thanks so much for watching. Please go hop over to Misty this month, and next month on the 20th, Joanne, we hope, will be back with us, and yeah, we'll have some more fun themed cards for you. Have a great one. Bye for now.